In a world where news happens all the time, everywhere, at any time, your 6 o'clock WigWam news team is there to report it.
Good evening, I'm the Count of Monte Cristo.
And I'm Rick McFly. Here's what's happening tonight in your neighborhood. Tonight's top story comes to us straight out of Harrisonburg, as local house The Toolbox has given up its month-long search to find its missing stone lions. However, to prevent something like this from happening in the future, the house has actually hired a live lion to take the place of the statue. And as you can imagine, the lion has gone on a bit of a rampage, already mauling several pedestrians, Scott Dyer, and 2 mailmen. When asked what they thought about this reign of destruction of the lion, the Toolbox simply replied, yeah, don't mess with our stuff, Toolbox, and then pummeled the reporter with glass bottles, continuing to yell, Toolbox, Toolbox, Toolbox.
Classic Dyer, always getting mauled by lions. Now, for more international news, let's go live to Basil Fields. Basil?
Thank you, news team. Earlier today at 2 p.m., NATO declared that the Harrisonburg nuclear clock be moved from 4 minutes to midnight to 2 minutes to midnight due to increased hatred, violence, and terror within the honeycomb. Sources say that occupants from the upstairs are making pushes for downstairs because they feel overpopulated, overtaxed, and have limited access to the refrigerator. Peace negotiations have broken down, and Big Love still remains neutral. However, the WigWam has sent insurgents in to give care packages and ammunitions to the downstairs ladies. Reporting live from the field, I'm Basil Fields. Back to you, news team.
Is that Sean Carter?
That would make the second person on this news team who he's rear-ended this week.
When will his reign of terror end?
Madman!
What a moron!
Oh, jeez. Man, Basil looks like he was really hurt there.
He might have to have shoulder surgery.
Shoulder surgery.
Yeah.
It looked like his shoulder was what.
How long do you think he might be out for that one?
Nah, I'm no doctor, but 6 weeks top.
6 to 8, maybe?
Yeah, maybe. No doctor, but I play one on TV.
I hope he's okay. Basil, we hope you're okay.
And here's what's going on elsewhere in the news tonight. A local survey of JMU students has in fact verified the claim that local Indie Authority and Phoenix fan David Butler does in fact remind people of Ben Folds.
In other news, Gabe Steelman is in Costa Rica and he left his guitar here. Did Ryan Collier play his guitar? And did Ryan ride his motorcycle? Questions we should ask ourselves. Now, to the weather with Chase Storm. Chase?
Thanks, guys! Chase Storm here with your up-to-the-second meteorology report for Harrisonburg, Virginia. Guys, we're starting out the week with some moderate temperatures through the 60s, mid-60s, maybe even some 70s if we're lucky. Then, through the middle of the week, we got a low-pressure system moving real slow through Tuesday and Wednesday. Might bring a slight chance of rain through there. Then, we got later in the week, sunny, partially sunny, half and half. There's definitely a high chance of short shorts and sandals. Then we'll get through the weekend and it's just going to be straight sunny through Saturday. Get outside, go do something fun. Back to you guys. Yeah.
Thanks, Chase. Always a 100% chance of precipitation when Chase is in the studio, if you know what I'm saying.
I know what you're saying. Yeah. In other news, Philadelphia has become America's sewer system with some of the worst hated sports teams on the planet. Not to mention the Philadelphia Flyers, the Philadelphia Phillies, the Philadelphia Eagles, and the Philadelphia 76ers. Okay, but I do like Michael Vick. He's a pretty stand-up guy.
Yeah, Michael Vick's a good guy. He actually puppy sat for me once.
Really? How did that go?
The dog ran away. Freak accident.
Okay.
But hey, speaking of sports, it was a record-setting week this week. Chris Bosh only cried during 2 games.
2 games?
2 games.
Wow.
Personal record for him.
Wow.
With that and more, now we go over to sports with Rusty McShaken. Rusty.
Hi, I'm Rusty. Chris Bosh, he cried this week. The NFL, they're locked out. They can't play, and I I want to go through some winners and losers dealing with this lockout. First of all, with the winners, Cincinnati Bengal fans are a winner because the only thing worse than not getting to watch the Bengals is having to watch the Bengals. Another winner, baseball. Baseball is a winner. Baseball has been losing popularity since James Taylor started losing his hair. Maybe people will finally watch this World Series. Yes. And then the losers. Peyton Manning. Yes, Peyton Manning. He can't break Brett Favre's records without playing games, unless of course he starts taking pictures with his cell phone. There's one more thing going on this week. NASCAR has a race in Darlington. Go NASCAR. Dale, 3 to the sky.
Thank you, Rusty. For all of us here tonight at the WigWam News Network, we'd like to bid you adieu. I'm the Count of Monte Cristo, and I was hiding under the porch because I love you.
And I'm Rick McFly. Zip it up and zip it out, Harrisonburg.